today's short film is Lazy Boy. It is a hilarious comedy by Dave Redman and Redfoot Films. The short film examines time travel and in a very funny way explores what it means to grow up and be a man.
How'd you go with the baby stuff?
No, nothing. This is a time machine.
Tell me guys, if you had access to a one-man time machine, what would you do with it? Make sure you stick around for a film recap of this rare comedy, and without further ado, here is Lazy Boy.
Lazy Boy. It's been good to me.
Yeah. Sure it's comfy.
You look like a nice bloke. What do you reckon? 30 bucks?
Deal.
Now, use it wisely, mate. Use it wisely.
Where'd you get your damn filthy, stinking boots? Off my damn car!
Ray?
In here, babe.
What's that?
Isn't she a beauty? Picked it up at a garage sale.
How'd you go with the baby stuff?
No, nothing.
We don't need another chair, Ray.
Yeah, I know, but this was a bargain.
Yeah, well, put her with all the other bargains.
So you're never going to believe what happened at this garage sale. This van came out of nowhere.
Where'd you get your damn filthy, stinking boots? Off my damn car!
Jesus, Ray, what have you bought now?
Shouldn't you be in the kitchen?
The kid... Unbelievable. No, don't get up, Ray. You look like you've had a hard day. I want that thing out of here. What are you doing, Ray?
I've got to show you something. This is a time machine.
Please, I have to go to work.
No, really.
When are you going to grow up, Ray?
But
No, you must think I'm a fool.
look, I'll show you.
What are you doing, Ray?
Look, you're not going to believe me, but this is a time machine. Crazy, I know, but think of all the amazing things I can do.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
My friends are so right about you.
What?
You're selfish. You take me for granted. And you're going to be a lousy father. Ray, this kind of thing was cute back in the day, but you have to get your shit together. I have to go to work. We'll talk about it tonight.
It's going to be great, Dad.
What are you doing, Ray?
We've had fun, haven't we? Good times.
Yeah, of course we have, babe. But, you know, our lives are about to change forever. We have to make plans for the future. You, me, and our little girl. Mwah. I'll see you tonight.
Little girl. Little girl.
know, like a nice bloke. What do you reckon? $30?
Deal.
Now, use it wisely, mate. Use it wisely.
The old time paradox or time loop. Alright, so I'm gonna assume that you enjoyed this film as much as I did, and thanks so much for tuning in for a quick film recap. So here is a quick synopsis of the film. Ray takes a liking to a recliner seat at a yard sale, but soon he discovers that piece of furniture is actually a time machine. But the catch is that the time machine can only go back 60 seconds, so Ray does what he can with this idea, drinking lots of beer, gambling and winning money on dog races, and using the winnings to buy baby Star Wars themed memorabilia. Very enjoyable piece of cinema. It had a beginning, a middle, and the end. Very efficient way of storytelling with a massive twist in the end. So the real question is, to all you time travelers, can linear logic be applied to a time paradox? While researching this film, I saw a comment that somebody had about this film that if Ray did get run over by the car, wouldn't the police come notify his pregnant wife? And if he is stuck in some sort of a time loop or a time paradox, wouldn't his wife answer the door and be like, no, my husband is not there. He's right there in his chair. I suppose if based on the time paradox, the body would have disappeared upon impact by the car, which would mean that the police wouldn't have any body to identify. Therefore, no notification of the wife would be required. Am I right? Am I wrong? Let's get serious right now. Physical laws, as we currently understand them, does not preclude time travel as long as every particle does not recross through the frame of space-time. In the Everett-Wheeler model, the particles can diverge, each new version separated by a probabilistic wave. In other words, what's really happening is when you're time traveling, you're not traveling back to the same universe. You're crossing over into a completely different universe with completely different particles. We can see that in the film by looking at Ray drinking a beer in his recliner when he's in the basement. He drinks one beer, goes back 60 seconds, and then he's got the beer again. The beer that was there previous to that is in his belly, and the new beer that's there is clearly from a new universe. So when he chugs the second beer and again goes back in time, now he's in the third universe with completely different particles, while the previous two beers are still in his belly. So I hope that clears things up. What really bothers me though is that if I owned a lazy boy time travel machine, there's absolutely no way I would part with it. Would you part with it? Under what circumstances would you part with something like a time machine? Because the seller did say that the chair has served them well, so why get rid of it?
It's been good to me.
Yeah. Sure it's comfy.
You know, like a nice bloke. What do you reckon? $30?
So the film definitely emphasizes the greedy nature of the main character, who's clearly focused on himself. His wife asks him to go out and buy a stroller. Instead, he goes to a garage sale and ends up buying a piece of furniture. He then, of course, persists to watch TV. Wife kicks him to the garage or into the basement. And then what does he do? When he discovers he's got a time machine, he goes and starts gambling and buying things for himself. It's not later onto the film after his wife bashes him. And then second,
but this is a time machine. Crazy, I know. But think of all the amazing things I can do.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
My friends are so right about you.
What?
You're selfish. You take me for granted. And you're going to be a lousy father.
Explains to him that he's going to be a daddy. He realizes that he must change his mentality on things, and he remembers that there was somebody who died. When he realizes how selfish he is, he goes back in time and saves the little girl. Unfortunately, that is when the twist comes into play, and he realizes that it's really not the girl that died, but himself. And onto the time paradox we go.
You look like a nice bloke. What do you reckon? 30 bucks?
Deal.
Now, use it wisely, mate. Use it wisely.
Another thing that sort of irked me was when Ray was trying to show his wife the time travel machine. Obviously, she wasn't going to get it. So wouldn't it make sense that the wife sat down in his lap and then they both traveled back in time? Would that have worked? Or did both bodies have to be physically touching the lazy boy? I don't know.
What are you doing, Ray?
I've got to show you something. This is a time machine.
Please, I have to go to work.
No, really.
When are you going to grow up, Ray?
But
No, you must think I'm a fool.
look, I'll show you.
What are you doing, Ray?
As always, I pass on the question to you. What do you think of the movie? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What do you think of the time travel paradoxes? Does the movie make you want to go and shop at garage sales? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much to Dave, Redman, and Redfoot Films for allowing me to screen this short on our channel. Make sure to leave your comments and questions because we are going to be interviewing directors of these films, including Mr. David Redman. If you enjoyed this film, I highly recommend you go and check out a movie called Triangle. As for Redfoot Films, check out Peace and Quiet and the upcoming Date Night. As for you, if you haven't already, smash that like button, click that bell, and subscribe, and check out the community tab. That is where we're announcing all of the latest films and where we're putting all of the awesome short films that are coming in from our archives. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for another awesome short, and I'll see you soon.